Hey, I got a new shirt. Got a new shirt. Came out of Smoky's Smoke Shop, of course. And Sherry sent this out of Granbury, Texas. And should you get an opportunity, maybe you go in there and you tell her, hey, I saw that shirt, man. And I'd kind of like to have one of those. It's got a, design on the back and all this. But anyway, she's got some other designs too that she sent, and I'll wear them too, in a later video. But this is it's a really, really nice shirt. In all honesty, man, I'm kind of I like it. So if you get down there, man, you look them up down there at Granbury and you let them know that Chad loves this shirt, and hopefully she'll see this, and that kind of matters too, because I appreciate her sending it to me. And they're great people, and they have a great shop, and they've been there and they've been through it, and they're having some issues down there at times, but it is what it is, and it's Texas, and not necessarily the land of the free down there for the hemp, progress. But let's see what happens. Hopefully, everything will be good, and we're praying for them, and they're not in trouble. So don't get me wrong, but the hemp progress down there is not what it should be, especially in them small little towns. It is what it is, right? Okay, so today, in another video, I was talking about a high yield savings account. Well, today we're going to talk about a max rate checking account, and I think you should check this out. Are you drawing? I mean, do you get any interest on your checking account, your business checking account? And if you don't, I don't know, man. I'm going to show you one today. Remember, a lot of these higher interest rates that I'm showing you is going to come from online established places, and so just understand that. I don't get me started about that. But brick and mortar has other fees that are attached to it that make it so that you're just not going to get what you should, because they have a lot of overhead. They got, the human element to it. But these are all FDIC insured. I'm not going to tell you places that aren't. And that to me, ooh, got an itch. Ugh. Anyway, just come out of the warehouse. So you see it, my face red. Yeah. Anyway, ugh. Anyway, it's dusty. So this max rate checking, though, I find is a great idea. Now, I have personal accounts. I've got some other accounts, that are more business, yada, yada, yada. But pay attention to this one. This one is going to give you a 3% on your money. Now, where is your checking? Does your business checking have this? And of course, you're going to have to hit them up, and you're going to have to let them know that you're a business. And this is just one example. One example. There's many of these. And I mentioned earlier, that there's other online entities that do this. And, US Bank, Bank of America, E-Trade, also American Express does it. There's a myriad. SoFi does it. There's a myriad of these that do it. It's the percentage rate that bugs me. And it's almost like, I mean, how you have credit card processing. When you're processing your credit card, the next business day, that money drops into the account, and you probably use it as a working account, to pay your bills and all this, right? Well, why couldn't you do that here at this E-Trade? And this is what I'm doing with it. So I'm just letting you know, and so that you can see it. Here we go. E-Trade from Morgan Stanley at that. So pretty well known, pretty, big deal, right? And here is their banking. You go underneath the banking, and it tells you, how to do all this. Here's banking, here's rates and fees. It's really easy to open an account. Apparently you can open it with $0, but you got to fund it within, 15 days in order for it to stay open, and to get the ball rolling. Okay. Their premium savings account, which I showed you at American Express, was 4.25. Here at E-Trade, their premium savings is 4.5, which that's a lot, 4.5%. But now there's sixes and sevens out there. I just don't know them very well, so I don't trust them. But I just have a hard time believing that American Express is going to screw you. E-Trade's going to screw you. I feel the same way about some of the other banks I've mentioned. But let's talk about the checking today, boys and girls. As you can see, 3%, 3%. Okay. And an average monthly balance of 5 grand is required to avoid a fee. Now, here's how you don't incur these charges. Okay. And you have to have a apparently they want this to be and this is how you totally waive the fee, right? And the monthly fees is $15 if your minimum account balance is not met. Okay. You can avoid the monthly fees by meeting any of the following minimums. Okay. Maintain the 5Gs, setting up and maintaining a direct deposit of $200 or more per month, which should be simple with all you THCA money coming in. And, and I'm not saying get rid of your brick and mortar, because if you got cash, you can't just get that over here. Beam it over, Scotty. Give them all this cash and put it in my account. But what you can do is stick it into the brick and mortar, and then in the brick and mortar, do an electronic funds transfer right to them. You could do it in a matter of an hour. It would all be done. You leave a minimum in the brick and mortar so that if you had to go get some cash, you could, and then the rest of it goes to here. And but a direct deposit. So if you set this thing up correctly, you could just get rid of your monthly fees. Maintaining the average monthly balance of 50,000 or more. Now that doesn't mean you have to, but it does mean you have to have a minimum of an average balance of 5 grand. So you have to have 5 grand in the bank. All right. But they would like you to have, like, you don't have to keep that. But if you had 50,000 in it, that just waives it all anyway. And it's no fees for me, but they got 50,000 to work on. Okay. Maintain a combined balance of, here's this. And then they want you to, have a stock plan for your employees, or they want you to do 30 stock trades. That's not necessary if you're a business. I'm sure of this. And your FDIC insurance. See, here's your FDIC, and you're going to have at least $250,000, depending on how you set it up. I'm just saying, look into this. Drawing 3% on your money. That don't sound like a lot of money, but it is. I mean, what if you was getting an extra $150 a month for your money? What if? I'm just saying. What could you do with an extra $150? Which that's not a lot of money. Well, in 12 months, kind of starts to be. Now you're not going to be buying pounds of THCA with $150 a month, but it could go towards it. And is it income? Yes, but it's business income. Totally different. I'm just saying, look into this. Start looking into alternatives to the brick and mortar and giving your money away to these people when you could start having extra. Like, here's their checking, their regular checking here, and that is a 0.05. You're not even getting 0.01. So if they'll give you 5 to 50 times your money just for a regular checking account with no account minimums, that's a no-brainer. But if they'll give you 3% on your money, that's a no-brainer too. So that's $3 per 100 a year. Hello? Are you listening? Are you listening? Hello? Pay attention. 3%. This is making more money that you already have in the bank. You already had this money there. What are you doing? Why not make some extra change? It costs you nothing to set the damn thing up. Yes, in the morning while you're sitting there, doom scrolling the Insta hoes or Insta dudes, instead of doing that, we get on our little E-Trade app and Move this money from this brick and mortar. Oh, boom. Winner. I'm done. Back to the Insta hose. Waiting on a customer. Here's some Netflix. Here's some YouTube. Oh, hey, there's Chad Wade. Let's watch his videos. Chad Wade TV. Just saying. What do you think about that? Is it a plan? Is it something that you can do? Well, you bet it is. I mean, will you do it? I don't know. Should you do it? Yes. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Easy money. Maybe even get you a personal one. Maybe that's where your paycheck goes if you're drawing a paycheck. Now, if you're just making draws out of the LLC or the or the sole proprietor, it's just a transfer here to here. You're done. There's the money. Thanks. If you're drawing a paycheck from your accountant, here's the account number. Here's the routing number. Drop it into right here. Let me make 3%. Then I take, part of that money, move it over to the savings account and draw 4.5. Oh my God. How do you know these things, Chad? Because I've screwed it up before. But you don't have to screw it up. I'm telling you how to do it. And I'd get my butt right on over there to old E-Trade, set that joker up now. It is what it is. Pretty simple. Let me know what you're thinking, man. Let me know if I can help you out with anything. Hit me up, chadwadetv.com. Hit me up at UNS Wholesale, chad at unswholesale.com if you're looking to place an order, or just go to unswholesale.com and fill it out, make you an account, hook up with any of us. You can get me if you want me as a rep, or else Lou and Grover and Brandon, we've been in the business a long time, boys and girls. We can help you any way where it's possible, but any of those guys are excellent to do what they do. All right. So get your banking in order. Get right. Make some extra. You deserve it. I'm telling you.